cheers. So almost 1,500. Told you guys I would do a video of how we separate seeds. This is a room that you're probably not too familiar with. We are still at the grow, and this room is a work in progress, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it beginning to end, because I think we've already sorted through everything that's already crushed up. So I'll crush a little bit up for you. You know what? I might not do this one. I might grab one because this one was not super heavily pollinated. What's up, Sensi? What's up, Soul? Hope you guys had a good week. Got a little bit of granite haze right here. Can't deny it. It is a good one. It is a good one. Yeah, this plant is not super heavily pollinated, but it is pretty. It's in the shadow. You can't see it. No, it's not gonna work. Not right now. But really pretty buds. I just don't think this one was. B14. Yeah. I'm gonna grab another one. Yeah. I'll be right back. I'll grab another bag. All right. Now I'm in my back to the camera. Alright. Try to bring this a little closer to you so you can watch the process here. I think my delivery driver is lost. I can see them. Alright. Sorry. I had to direct the pizza delivery guy. I'm not doing it now. I probably look crazy right now. doing a YouTube live stream about making meth. So.
You making that? I know.
No, yeah, I'm
It's like you're joking because you don't have that kind of energy.
No. I make autoflower seeds. Yeah, so heads up, you're gonna end up on camera if you get walk past like right here.
Okay, I just want to set this down. So
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. You got some nuts?
Yeah.
Fresh this year?
You want some seeds? These are all seeds. We make seeds.
Cool. Yeah, you got are they
yeah.
they labeled for what they are?
Well, yeah. I'll get you some labeled seeds. I figure
That
out.
way I know what's being planted.
Are you aware? Do you know what autoflowers are?
Yeah, they go right into flower.
Well, yeah. You don't need if it's indoor. You don't need to change the light cycle, and they'll run about 75 days from seed to finish. Need your bag and some seeds. And I will give you. See, guys.
What kind of strains are they?
So I make all my own strains. But our kind of flagship strain is it's called Granite Haze. Here, some stickers here. This is a little male plant pollen sticker.
Yeah, done. So that it's done. Okay. What's your company called?
Speed Run Seeds.
Speed Run Seeds.
Yeah, here. I'll get you a legit. I got a swabber on this. I'll get you a legit box. You want a fabric pot?
Sure.
Sure. Alright. I'll get you all hooked up. Alright.
You been doing this long?
Actually, we are about to hit our 3-year birthday as a company. But I've been in commercial cannabis for like a decade.
I hear you.
Here, grab a few of these. And then Speed run, yeah, like video game. I got this videos. Here, let's milk them right out of the fucking udder. This one was, hold on. I'll tell you. Not that one. Yeah, this is a granite gas. So this one's not super dry yet, but
The seeds are
huh?
The seeds are mature.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can see them like there's a ton of them there. So here, you get these separated real quick. It's actually literally what I'm doing is I'm doing a live stream about how we separate our seeds from
I hear
from
you.
the dry material.
Well, I thought you said you were doing a live stream about Bethel.
Joe was just joking.
Okay.
Ball
I hear you. You don't have that kind of vibe.
Yeah, no, usually not. Catch me in a trailer at 2 a.m. Change your mind.
I hear you.
Alright. I think that'd be the first person ever to get seeds from us, like straight out of the book like that. That was crazy. Yeah, so they're feminized. Yeah, I mean, it's not. I wish I could give you like. I got some trimmed up. You might, you're probably gonna find some seeds in it. But like, I can give you a little bud enough for a joint.
That's cool. Is it just the same flavor?
Yeah, it's kind of sitting there for me. But let me try to get it down. I have to squeeze. I think I might have some inside. Let's sit outside. Popcorn joint.
I'll sort it out. Smells good.
Want a piece of pizza?
I'm not gonna say no.
Thumbs up. What's your name, man?
Michael, what's yours?
Ben.
Ben? Benjamin.
Benjamin. I'm dying to go see what people are saying on YouTube. Alright, so yeah, I put that little name on there. Yeah, there's probably like 6 or 8 seeds on there. There's no little pinch. What's up, guys? All good. I'm just eating pizza with the pizza guys. Don't worry. I can't. Just because the walk right, there's the line. So we're just staring at nothing.
Yeah, the pizza delivered and having pizza with the pizza guy.
Yeah. As you do. Cheers.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I was driving around thinking I was really hungry.
Yeah, well, you fucking found the perfect guy. I needed some seed starting trays, but really you can just throw those in some dirt in the pot and they'll be good. They do really well indoors. Outdoors, autoflowers, you just gotta do them right.
How late can I plant them in autoflowers outdoors?
Well, figure for 90 days. You just plan for 90 days, hope for like 75.
So plant them in the middle of July?
Yeah. I mean, like, if you're brave enough to finish November, early November, you know?
Mm-hmm. I can go through October.
Yeah, so, just plan 90 days out from whenever you're...
So either the beginning of July.
Mm-hmm. Ideally, you want to kind of get them where the peak of the growth is the summer solstice, longest days.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you get the really good growth season, and then you get the cooling and stuff where you get that nice color and stuff where you finish up nice.
You get like a bumper crop, what we call it. Like you get the bulk of the season, and then you get like a couple. Like you probably in Oregon this year we could have gotten 3 months in. If the weather was good enough. I mean, all this rain recently kind of sucked.
Okay. So if you plant earlier, will they be done earlier? The autoflower?
Yeah. The clock starts. The clock for 75-ish days starts as soon as you plant that seed. So, earlier.
Okay. How big is it? Are these full plants here, or are they?
There's a little bit left of this one. They get, I can show you pictures. It's on my phone. I think I might have a, let me see, hold on. So, like, this one's really small. This
Probably a couple of ounces on there.
I would say you got a solid like 8-10 ounces on this. Super dense. Maybe 7.
Oh yeah, very dense.
That smells good.
And you said granite what?
Haze, I don't know if this is granite haze.
Use a granite. Granite.
Granite, yeah. Granite gas, yeah. It's just like we've always kept like the gassy, skunky ones separate from like the sweeter, like floral ones. Like this one's a little bit more like floral, fruity. And the ones that are like
More
gasoline, we keep those separate for generations. So by the time you get like 5, it's an F. Those seeds will be F7 actually. So 7 generations. Yeah, this was an F6 plant. So yeah, now I'm about to crush up a bunch of weed. I think this is the one I selected. Yeah. And then use the blower.
To
Well, everything that's not seeds will land on that plastic. Looks like I'm about to kill some like Dexter shit here.
I hear you. So you're trying to catch the, you're trying to hold on to the seeds and blow the other stuff onto the plastic
Yeah.
to pick it up.
For extract later.
I hear you.
Yeah. Circle of life.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate all this.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Thank you very much, Ben. It was good to meet you.
Very good to meet you.
You be
Yes,
well,
everybody
be
say your
safe.
name one more time for me.
Michael,
Very good to meet you.
be well, be safe.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank you very much. I appreciate all
Sure.
this.
Check us out online. You can see me on YouTube right now. Type in Speed Run
And what are you called?
Speedrun Seeds.
Speedrun Seeds.
I don't know if I can do anything with
It's on
the
the
logo.
web.
Oh yeah, it's on everything. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll grab you some plant tags too. Next, forgot when I was over here. Oh boy. Okay. There you go, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
You have a great day.
Have a good night,
Be
man.
well, be safe.
Likewise. Likewise. Take
Yes,
it easy out
have a
there.
great day. So if I go that way, can I get out?
Yep, it's a loop. Yeah. You'll see it if you put it in your bright. You put it in the bright.
Thank you.
Cool.
Have a
Have a
good
good
day.
one, dude.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate all this.
No problem.
Appreciate you. Have a great day.
All right, guys. Hi. Yeah. I just had some pizza delivered, and I could see on the camera system that he was kind of lost, so I directed him up here and gave him some pizza. We ate some pizza. We talked about autoflowers, and now here I am. Who else is here? Cameron. They are dying. Oh, those full plants, thought they would have been bigger. Yeah, so that was, that's one of the last ones that's alive. Is it on screen right now? This is one of the last ones that's alive, and this is like one of our smallest plants. Here, I'll just bring it to the camera. That tray was flooded. Something wrong with the. So, this is probably our smallest plant. Look like. Dude, every time someone says you look like, I'm one of those people that looks like everybody. Everybody knows somebody that looks exactly like me, apparently. I've been told hundreds of times that, dude, you look exactly like my cousin. I just have one of those faces and beards and heads or whatever. How are you dealing with weed? You're not even hybrid? I just smoked a joint. I literally just got done smoking a joint. What do you mean, how do you even know? How do you just assuming I'm not high? What does that mean? Alright, I keep turning my back to the camera, so I'll just hop up on this chair. Dude, this shop chair is fucking dope. I like this thing. Oof, it's real high up. Alright. That's good. Shout out to Revelry Supply Company. I've been using this same schmatha. What do you call this? Smock? What are these called? You have Maui Wowie. No, we make all of our own strains. We don't grow anybody. We don't like create anybody else's legacy strains or whatever. We work on stuff and we make all our own stuff. What substrate are you using in your autopods? Do you ever have to flush due to over nutrient? I wouldn't say you have to flush due to over. Wow, this fucking smells good. Due to over. I mean, when you're using salts, you always will need to deal with the fact that salts build up in the medium. And this past run, like what that plant that I showed you guys that was in, was Pro Mix HP, and I was not a fan. We like I've always told people use Pro Mix or Sunshine Mix number 4. From now on, I'm all just Sunshine Mix number 4 from SunGrow. Don't use. I mean, you can use Pro Mix if you want. I didn't like Pro Mix as much. It held water a little bit too much. I need to go get a fan. Something blowing on me. 'Cause I am warm. Oh fuck, that's right. I got brownies too. Has the market become overly supplied or is business steady? Nah, dude. For autoflowers, man, shit's been rocking since 2022. Dude, it's been a rocket ship. Like, I hear a lot of seed people talking about how things have dipped, how things are kind of. We've not experienced that problem. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to everybody who is in our community. Ben, what is your opinion on HPS producing better flower quality? Is it strain dependent or is it BS? I've always been ceramic metal halide HPS grower. It's just what I had and what we did, and when you have something that works, you don't change it. This is my first time really myself going full. Let me go close that door. Full into LED. I would say these days you can produce just as good quality without. I don't know why I'm yelling. The microphone's right on my goddamn chest. You can produce just as good quality with LEDs now, for sure. Where is this? We're in Oregon. Yeah, I mean, I know almost everybody at home right now is growing with LEDs, so I'm not going to tell you guys, you can't get that quality with LEDs. There's something different about HPSs for sure, like there's a quality to it, it's different, it's not like quality like better or worse quality, but there's like I don't know, there's a little sparkle in its eye, that bud. Oh, okay. So... You guys happy? End of the week? You guys weekend people? I don't really have a weekend. I have to trim some of this up. I have to trim some of it up, because I got to take some pictures of it. But B, just because I want to see it trimmed up. The great thing about having ordered 3,000 pairs of trimming scissors, which... I guess I can't do this on the YouTube live stream without here. Alright. Trimming scissors. Maybe I'll give some of these away. These are like good giveaways. So yeah, we have our own. I don't know if you can see our name on the blazer. There we go. Yeah, we have our own trimming scissors, and I love them, man. They're great. Like, I've always been somebody who trims with Chicamasa scissors. So when I went to go look for like a scissor that I wanted to put my name on that I could be proud of, I actually found the bag of scissor samples that I went through. I'll post a picture of it or something on Reddit or whatever. But yeah. I wanted a scissor that has the same kind of loose action. Am I boring you guys? LED lights are, yeah, the electric bill is cheaper, especially if you're running LEDs and you manage to run 240. Man, this stuff is just. This is what. Well, no, this is what has way more seeds than what I gave the pizza delivery guy. But this stuff just is fucking frosty as a motherfucker. You can't really see it. That's just a little side bud that fell off. But yeah, so I have the trimming scissors. We also have. I'm also working up something else. It's in development stages right now, so it's gonna be a little while before it comes to you. But hey, that was the case with our scissors, with our seed starting trays, which just went up this week. I'll show you those too. All right, where are we? Here we are. Go. There we go. Oh, shit. Okay. So, we have something called a speed starting tray. So, this is an Autoflower seed starting tray that I gotta get a fucking fan or something blowing here. Check my surroundings and see what the. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? It's too loud. I have an idea. I know where a fan is. Okay. Do this. Sometimes when it's like I'm in like stagnant air, I just can't stop sweating. I don't know what it is. I guess it's probably the stagnant air. That's probably a pretty solid guess. Alright. I will do a little commercial for these battery generators. There is nothing better than a fully charged battery generator to me. Better than 6. Oh, you have 6 wall outlets that you can take wherever you want, and this shit lasts for days? Sign me up. Where are we not turning it? Did I just turn it on? There we go. Whew, there it is. Alright. What to clip it to? Man, this is great content. I gotta say, if I do say so myself, this is what you come to YouTube for. Come on. Where on this ladder can I clip this fucker? There we go. Whew. Alright, that'll work. Alright, okay. So, I was talking about the seed starting trays. New site is dope. Thank you. Thank you. We don't cure it. We crush it up because we're making seeds. So, speed starting tray. I will go with a short history of it. When I first, the company that manufactured these for us, we got a sample, and the first sample we got was. This was the same, but this was clear, and the cells each one of the things is a cell. So the cells took up the entire thing. There was no gap space in between like there is here. So I was like, okay, so for years, the way that we've been starting our seeds has been to cut the bottom off of whatever seed cell, seed starting tray cell. Cut the bottoms off the cells. Because why? The answer is why, or the question is why. Because autoflowers, their taproot, well, this cannabis plants in general, but it's especially important with autoflowers. Taproot is going to go straight down. It is going to find the closest obstacle. So whatever stops it, that's where it's going to stop. It's just going to go until it can't go anymore. Usually, that'd be the bottom of your pot. When you're starting in a seed starting tray, it's usually the bottom of the cell. So that's the one reason. So if you leave the seed in the tray for too long, then it will start to circle around the perimeter of the bottom of its container because it's looking for moisture, it's looking for more space or soil to populate, but it can't find it, so it just goes where it can go, and it's in a circle. If it's a square, it squares around the bottom. So that's one reason. And then the second reason is when the taproot passes through the water drainage holes on the bottom of the. Sorry, I'm fucking stoned. That granite haze got me. The drainage holes are usually really sharp, whether it's one circle in the middle or if it's like slits around the edges. The plastic, even this plastic, it's sharp. It's like, so when you try to pull your plant out, like you could slice your roots right off. It's risky. So, another reason why we cut the bottom off. And then after we cut the bottom off, we found out something that we didn't expect. So there's a third reason why not having a bottom is good, but we didn't know it until we did it. If that makes sense. Air pruning. So the taproot, when you plant here, I'll open up the bag here. So each seed speed starting kit comes with 8 plugs, and they're sealed up at the top. So it comes with 8 plugs, and we were going to be getting the ones that had like a slit going down the middle. So it had a slit going down the middle, so all you had to do was open it and drop the seed in. But we ended up switching materials to the material that we like better, like the plugs that we were using before was like a little bit denser of a material. And with this material, they don't do that. So, yeah. But it's super easy. I will demonstrate how easy it is. So there's 8 of them in here, and there's only 6 cells because we want you to have a couple extra, just in case, for whatever reason. And then, or if you're planting 4 seeds twice, then there you go. You've got your 8. If you just close this back up, it'll stay fresh. They'll stay moist. They won't get moldy or nothing. You're good. And they do come pre-moistened, but you are going to want to wet down. With pH'd water, pH to like 6.2. So, take your 6 seed plugs, seed starting plugs, and you want to make sure that they are seeded well, but like you're not pushing them down really far because that's going to defeat the whole purpose. And they're going to go past the. Just kind of tap them down, and there should be a nice little air gap at the bottom. They should not make it out. Like there should be nothing coming out here. So it should just be all plastic. Illegal to grow 6 plants, but I have no place to grow. Oh shit. Are these on the website now, Manny? Yes, they are. Speed starting plugs. I think if you there's like a flashing thing when you go to the website and it says like merch now available. So if you click those words, it'll take you there. I've been working with the brand new website this week, and you go through all the things that you have to iron out with a new website is what you go through. Anyway, so air pruning, the taproot, and then if you happen to get a seed plug that has like this extra little fucking, it looks like it's taking a shit or whatever, you can feel free just to make sure that you have the nice little air gap. Just trim off the bottom of that if you get one that's extra long, because not all of these are the same shape. You know, as much as I sent the manufacturer the specifications for exactly what I measured like 100 of these things. I took the average. I was like, okay, I need the measurement to be exactly, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then the bottom, you know, like I measured the slope of the plugs, and then the bottom, you know, so like, get the light there. So the one you can see, the one that I trimmed is a better air gap than these. These are actually a little bit long. So if you get ones that are a little bit long, just give them a little snip. And then, you know, the reason could be like, because this one's a little fucking malformed. They come like that from the factory. You know, it's just not seating the way it should. So that's why it might come down a little further. But anyway, so roots seek moisture. Roots always seek moisture. You know this. When you put an air gap where there is no water being provided from the bottom up, and you need to make sure of that when you wet your thing, you let them drain, or you give them a squeeze, like you let them drain, and then when you put them in the tray, make sure I'm in the light here, you put them in the tray, wait a few hours, come back and check the tray. Make sure there's no water in it. If there is, dump it out. All right, hello from Mexico. When you soak them, they will swell and fit better. I mean, these are pre-moistened from the factory. These ones are not gonna get that much bigger if you like. Here, look, I've got a bag. I tested that theory. Let me see if it's still sitting around here. Maybe it's not. I'm messy. I'm always messy, and the other head breeder, Eric, likes to clean up after me. So like, I'll leave something somewhere for like 5-6 days, and then he'll clean it on like the 5th day, and then on the 6th day I'll be like, where is that thing? Yeah. So I had a bag of them soaking. But regardless, no, they don't get that much bigger. They don't get bigger at all, actually. So anyway, because there is no water coming from the bottom up, the most moisture ends up being where the cell is making contact with the plastic. So along the sides, where the cell is making contact where the plastic is, that's where all the moisture gets caught. It'll be drier down here and drier up here. That's what you're looking for. So that gives you'll see the taproot will get air pruned, which means you might see it turn a little brown. It's okay. And then you'll get lateral root development. You'll see roots, nice white fuzzy roots all along the sides of these plugs. You'll see them, it'll come out the sides of the plugs. That gives you a jump start into your lateral root development for your autoflower when you transplant. So that is the reason these work so well, and these are hand designed by yours truly for autoflowers. I believe this is the only autoflower seed starting tray that exists. I don't know of any other one. So yeah, and then when you go to plant your seeds, you can just take your speed run trimming scissors and just poke yourself a nice little hole, quarter inch down, drop your seed in, close it back up. And if the seed's still visible, just take a little pinch of the substrate and just stuff it on top of the seed. That's all, super simple. And then you want to leave it closed with your adjustable airflow shut. Adjustable airflow is shut. And you want to let that go, take a few days for them to germinate and sprout. And then once they sprout, you want to slowly acclimate them. Depends on the humidity of your room. If the humidity of your room is like 68, then you're jiving. You're good. Like you can open these up, and then as they grow, as they get bigger, as they get their first true leaves, take the lid off. And don't leave them in here for longer than I would say like 7 days. 9 days is like way overboard. But yeah, like really no longer than a week really, and you'll transplant them. Super easy to transplant. Just take something like your speed run scissors and just go ahead and poke from the bottom and grab it, and then transplant into the final home that these will be going into. So anyway, yeah. So that's the speed starting trays. These are $13.99 on the website, and then we will be putting up refill packs of 8 more plugs. So you'll be able to buy refills. You don't have to buy a whole new tray every time you want more plugs. So that's the newest addition to the speed run family. Is the speed starting trays. Working on these for a long time. So I'm very happy that they are finally out. These and the Speedrun Pro Trimmers, Speed Starting Trays, Pro Trimmers. Super excited, super happy about it. It's been, like, I don't know. It's an investment. You can't just buy like 100 of these. You have to order 3,000 of each of those. So it's not like it's a little thing, getting these delivered and finally having them in my hands. It's cathartic. There's a word. There's your SAT word of the day. Okay. Man. These gloves, I tell you, I'm allergic to cannabis. I get super itchy, so these are covering the cuffs of they're like surgical exam gloves, and they are great, man. Got your trimmers today? They are smooth, nice. Yes, that's the one thing. It's something that's very important about like all the scissors that I tested. I was like, they have to have the smooth, loose action, just like a Chicomasa. Ooh, fuck! I didn't mean to crush this up, and I was trimming this. I was gonna take pictures of this one. I'll set aside another batch. The smell coming off of this is so ridiculous. I don't even know how to describe it. It's here. I'll give it a shot. Blueberry heavy on the front, like super gassy, gassy blueberry, lemon. A lot of obviously it's a grounded haze, so there's a lot of haze in there. Kind of take that for granted. But yeah, there's that gas, kind of like it's like. It's not like that fried chicken smell, but like there's something in there similar, kind of like baked goods, like cake. I guess that's a whole, like, just a whole line of strains and shit is all the cake ones. But yeah, it's got that like food type smell to it also. This is a crazy smelling plant. So I am crushing it up right now, and you'll see why in just a minute. Now, when I do go to separate the seeds from I have to warn you, I am not nearly as good at this as Eric. This is one of his. Eric is the other head breeder at Speedrun Seeds, and this is one of his things that he does is separating. Like we'll all put in the work and crush up buds and stuff, but he is the master of the blower. Like he does blowjobs like nobody else on this stuff, and he's able to do a really good job. And he loves giving. He's definitely a giver with his time. Okay. There's a lot of branches here. And the good ones are set aside and trimmed over here. Man. Oh, this is kind of shocking because I selected my favorite plant like a while back, and we haven't gotten to that one yet. This one kind of like trimmed itself. Come on. Is it just not focusing, or is the quality just really bad? No, it's not. It'll focus. There we go. Nope. Go back. Fuck it. Whatever. There. As soon as I just said fuck it, it did it. It focused. Fuck it. Didn't work. Okay. Yeah, I chose my favorite plant like a while back, but this one is. I'm getting some vibes from this one. This is a really nice. The blueberry is like what's getting me. The that's one of those more unusual. That's on like that list of like. Oh, it is just like wafting. It's crazy. Yeah, it's because there's a fan blowing in my face. Like shouldn't be. This is. It's such a cliche to say one day they'll invent smell-o-vision. No, they're never gonna invent smell-o-vision. But you can buy the seeds and grow this yourself, and you'll be able to kind of get, you know, this particular one, this plant, man, oh man, makes me wish it wasn't so full of seeds, so that I could roll up a joint right now and taste it. I'm one of those people. I happen to really like fresh, like weed. As soon as it's done drying, like that's my favorite. You know, you give it a few days. Once it's done drying, like get it to 11-12% moisture. A lot of people, you know, you gotta cure it for fucking 19 years or whatever. But there is nothing like I don't know. I came out here to Oregon from Baltimore, Maryland, in 2015, and when we had our first harvest, I came out here. I had just gotten out of college, and I gotta set a few of these branches aside to trim up and take pictures of. I'll get some good macro shots, because this is just wild. I don't know. This one slipped under the radar. This is a sleeper plant. How it dried up. Seeds for sale. Go to speedrunseeds.com. I should have something. It's on my fan. It's not. Here. I'll prop this up somewhere. This is the lid for this. You're gonna see this later. But speedrunseeds.com. This is a sticker. This is an 8.5 inch by 14 inch sticker. I kind of tried to make it look like obsidian. You know, like napped, like glass. But I don't know who would want an 8.5 inch by 14 inch sticker. I don't think I'm gonna sell these, but like I just wanted to see that I could make it, and there's another one on my exhaust fan. It looks great. Like I'm gonna be printing out more of these. Do you know about cron? Tell me about cron. Like no, I do not know. That does not ring any bells in my brain. What is cron? It is like, it makes me kind of sick to like buck this. Oh shit, losing seed. To just buck this and crush it up, but hey man, you're not gonna fucking. I'm thinking this might be like a, given how big this plant, there's a lot of branches in that bag. Given how big this plant was, you need a tent banner. Yeah, we're not at the moment selling those, just because like banners, posters, they're like expensive to make. They're really expensive to make, and then if somebody goes like, okay, I want a poster with my seeds, well then that's a poster tube, and I can't fit our seed packaging into the poster tube. So it's like, I talked about this on the last live stream. I still have not gone into the post office and asked, like, what if I just take a bubble mailer and tape it to a poster tube? Is that technically one package? I think if you tape it together, it ships, you know? How far are you on your nutrient line? So I'm the one that's stalling it now because, I think it's upstairs. I can show you the label. So like I made these labels, and this is only the soft launch. So yeah, we'll probably I would say I'm just probably just gonna ship them out on Monday. Fuck the label, you know, like because I know people are gonna post pictures of it, and I want it to look. I made this, you know, like I I do the graphic design for the company, which is stupid. I really shouldn't. I should hire somebody. Um, I'm curious about what somebody said. Do you know what cron is? And I need. You didn't follow up. What is cron? But anyway, probably a couple months away. So we're gonna do the soft launch, and then we don't have to let people finish like 100% of the way. We'll kind of see. By the time we're in flower, mid flower, everybody's gonna kind of know what the deal is with it, and then I'll feel comfortable launching it. We'll have a lot of good user generated content. All right, so bunch. I'll crush up a little bit more. I'm gonna grab another piece of pizza if that doesn't bother you guys. I apologize. I did not take my microphones off when I was eating that piece of pizza earlier. I totally forgot. I think I was probably talking and eating at the same time. So I can't stand the sound of people eating, especially into a microphone. It's just gross. So if I did that to you earlier, I deeply apologize. There's a lot of people here. I guess I think because I'm cannabis, I don't think I end up in like the people's scrolling. If you're here just because you found me like just scrolling through live streams, let me know because I don't think I show up in that. I think this is only I only get people. The only people here are the ones who get the notifications that speed like customers or whatever, people who know us. Ever had OG caviar? So to my knowledge, caviar is just like an extract that has caviar kind of like structure. It looks like little, not spheres exactly, but like, and then OG, like that's just like a line of, like a cultivar line of strains or whatever. So I do not know what you mean, OG caviar. You're here on the random? Interesting. Maybe, I don't know. I have no idea how the algorithm works. But good to meet you, Michael. Random Michael. Random Mike. Alright, so this might be enough. I'm gonna have to move the camera, maybe, because I can't zoom in on the live stream. I forgot about that. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. I tried to get the clearest tote for it. Usually we use black ones, but I tried to get the clearest one for you, so that you could kind of like see what's going on. Alright, so now we've got a tote, not full, but a tote with some crushed up plant matter. And what I'm going to do bam. This thing makes an ungodly noise. I really hope it's not terrible. I'm going to keep it pretty low. So we grow. Yes, we are at the grow. This is just a different room. We're just in a different room, but there's a grow. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see me, but basically, plant matter is light, and seeds are heavy. So if I take this, and you can't, maybe you can, maybe you can't see it, but there's a sheet of plastic on the ground here. And this is basically it. Like, if I just do this, it is all blowing out. And then, like, if somebody were to come and check the what comes out here, this is all going to get extracted later, there's no seeds in it. Just all the seeds stay back here. And if you give me a couple minutes, if if I do that for a while, here, look, you can even see. See if I can get you to like. There, you can't see. If I do it, it's just gonna all go. But there was like seeds rolling down because of where I blew away. Oh, I'm watching. Can't cost more than $5. Where's the super chat? We don't do. I don't. I haven't. I'm not monetized. I am not monetized. I am not a YouTuber. Ooh. No. Yeah. If you want to give me money, go buy some seeds or go buy a seed starting tray. They're only $14. So, like if you kind of shake it as you go, you'll get more of it. It's just flying out. Like, and that's why I'm wearing this, shmata, this smock, because otherwise I would get covered in weed. But like, as I'm blowing, God, I wish. Oh, you know what? That's right. Where did I put that? Hold on. I totally charged up another phone, and I have like a thing that goes around my neck and makes me look like an idiot. But I have a thing that makes it so you can see. Oh, there it is. I just have to find my other phone. Maybe it's in the battery. No. I'll look for it. Let's see if I put it down over here. Watch it be in my pocket. Yep, I think it is. Yeah, okay. So, while I'm doing the blower, maybe I'm going to try to get you guys, I'll post it later. You know, obviously you're not going to see this right now, but this is the work phone. I don't think I can, I think I just do it like this and then on the little screen. Is it already midnight? Oh shit, no, fuck. I just hit download system update. God damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Movie. The movie mode on this thing is actually pretty damn good. So I'm gonna put it here. Wait, I think this is backwards. It usually goes like this. I'm gonna put it there. I'll fix it in a second. Okay. Wrong way. There. Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna take a video and you guys are gonna be able to see from your perspective, from my perspective, and I'll post it in a video later. I just need to change like the ISO on this movie mode because it looks terrible at the moment. How do I fix this? There we go. Shutter speed is way off. But I love how it lets you adjust all this stuff. Like, people who are not camera nerds are not like, they don't care. It's pretty dark in here for a good video, but maybe I can brighten it up a little bit. No, that's too much. Again, just compelling content I am making here. I cannot compliment myself enough for, you know what, I'm just gonna do a regular video mode and I'll do a movie mode later because this is gonna take a lot of adjusting in this light. So there we go, video mode. Okay. I guess if I'm doing a video then it should be sideways. Okay, perfect. Yeah, you can totally just see it from my perspective now. That's pretty cool. I don't use this thing often, but it always trips me out when I do. Okay. So, you very well may be live on YouTube right now, watching this later, not live, but you're the same person. You see those seeds? All I'm doing is blowing away plant matter because it's so light compared to the seeds. Let's see if I can zoom in. Oh, they're looking good. Okay. So you see them. See them all. And then you can see it if you can, wait, I have to zoom out. Usually people who take good videos don't talk about it every time they zoom out. They say, oh, I'm gonna zoom out. But you can see it going all over this plastic that we have laid out. And this is how we separate plant matter from seeds. And it takes a little while, but like the more I shake it, and like the more I have a camera in front of my face right now, and I'm also trying not to have you guys listen to this. It's terrible. This is not quite as bad. Okay, so real quick, let's go ahead and look at what's on the ground. Because I want you to see. Because I could be fucking up. There could be some seeds here. Because I'm not using that. No, it is all plant matter. There is not a seed in sight, as far as I can tell. And then if there is a seed, usually, see one. Oh, see? Usually it's one that's bad. That one just broke right in my fingers. So when seeds do come out, usually they're like white ones, or they're ones that are bad, or they're like they got caught with like a big clump of plant matter. But yeah, no, like I trust pretty well. Like I'm pretty confident that this thing's not coming. Pretty confident that what's on the ground is only plant matter, no seeds. Shit. I fucked up here. There we go. Okay. So some people might say, well, Ben. Some of you don't know my name. My name is Ben. Now that you know that, you might say, Ben, I don't have that much. I'm at home. I can't use a big blower like that. Okay, so I really like these like fake knockoff Trim Daddy trimming tray. Check this out. Let me zoom out here. I said I did it again. Every time I zoom out. Because it has this like locking little dump, which for us, we used it for like pollen collection and stuff. It was kind of perfect for that, but it's also kind of perfect for some of that in there, and then oh shit, okay. Trying not to get like my license plate on camera or anything. Yeah, so I have a smaller blower here, and actually it's a little better if you take this off. This is like just like a keyboard duster. You can get these on Amazon, like keyboard duster, electric keyboard duster, battery operated, whatever. So you turn it on, and you can either, but it's got a little bit of a lag, so this is like setting 1. And I hold it way back. I hold it way, oh shit, I just I hold it way back, and screen brightness has been reduced to extend the recording time. Okay. Tap to revert. I can't see shit. So yeah, you can just do the same thing, and it kind of like uses that that dome is like a wind tunnel, but the downside is now right next to it. So yeah, you can get yourself a smaller setup with a smaller blower and do this at home if you so desire. If you're growing plants for seed, or if you're one of those people that bought pollen from us, then you do this at home, and you can do it the exact same way. It's how you take a whole plant and separate seed from. So yeah, if you look in here, you're starting to see way more seed and a lot less plant matter. And you know, we just kind of keep at it until it's literally just like a coat with seeds at the bottom. Like there it all goes. You might not be able to see it on the video, but it's all going. See if I do, that's gonna come at me. Yeah, I don't know. So it might take like up to like 20 minutes. However, let me just see what the chat was saying. I'll take another video if I need to. Okay. All right, I'll get this fucking thing off my neck. So there's a video from my perspective. I'll post some clips of that on YouTube. And if I realize that I'm just like rambling like an idiot and I sound like an asshole talking, I'll record a new. Has it already been an hour? Oh right, because the pizza guy and shit. I am gonna get another piece of pizza. Look at brown. Look at brown. Dude, say what you will about fucking Papa John's, but their warm brownies are good. I'm gonna cover up my mics. I got a bone to pick. Earlier tonight, I'm gathering my shit. I'm like, I'm gonna do a live stream. I need a bottle of water for it. They've been reducing the amount of plastic that it takes to make a bottle of water. Sure, no problem with that. They make these little tiny caps. Oh yeah, we're saving fucking a turtle and this short now. Two things. First thing, I don't know how many leaks Dasani has been responsible for because these fucking caps, they jump off the threads when you twist too hard, and then sometimes when the little fucking plastic ring is like it gets on the thread, you can't even close it, and you think it's closed, and then you put it down and it fucking leaks. All right, thing number one. Thing number two, I dropped this bottle of water earlier. It exploded. I just from like the chest height down. I dropped the bottle of water, and because of the shitty fucking cap that's on it, water everywhere. I fucking hate the direction this world is going, and that is a sign of where, you know, somebody's talking about Jesus is fed up with the evil. Jesus is coming back really soon. Jesus is coming back really soon. 100%, and I hope he fucking annihilates everything. I hope everybody just fucking burns to a crisp because they thought they were actually. Whatever. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Jesus Rapture. If we have a moderator in the chat, can you just? I think he's spamming the thing. Can you just get rid of him? Remove. No, wait. How do I remove a person? Alright. Okay, cool. There we go. Tell me if you can still see him. Don't go with the hello from Alabama now, Walter. You just spammed like 1,000. We saw it the first time. You didn't have to do that. So I think you're invisible to everybody but me and you now. I don't know. Whatever. If he keeps spamming, on the next time I check the chat, I'll figure out how to. I've never had to do that. I've always had friends who moderate for me, but tonight, you know, might as well it's midnight. So okay, we're on the East Coast. This is so much easier without the camera in my face. Ooh, shit. God damn it. I have to look and see if there's seeds in that. Sometimes you fuck up. Sometimes you hit it a little too hard, actually, but I think I didn't fuck up that time. I'm pretty sure that's all. There is a spider crawling across this fucking ocean of weed on the ground. I wonder why he chose that path. Probably smells good. Alright, we're almost there, guys. Oop, oop. I wonder if there's a way to like attach it to the corner. This thing has, there's no, it doesn't have any handles. It's just got like divots. This is a terrible, this is like a $12 tote from Walmart. I just wanted to find the clearest one, but there's not even a camera pointing at it close enough for that to matter. So, let's see if I can see this. So at some point you end up with, there we go. You end up just like with kind of like chunks of bud and little chunks of stem and seeds. Like there's stuff that is as heavy as seeds, or just like doesn't blow away as easily as the other stuff, but it's still not a seed. But there's still plenty of stuff to blow away here. I can see it is all going in my face. I once again did not take any allergy medication before I did this, so I'm gonna. By the time this live stream is over, my eyes are going to be like tomatoes. Alright, so, and like I said, you know, I'm not the expert at this. Eric would have been done with this fucking 10 minutes ago. I also stopped to make sure. There's a handful of material left in here. There we are. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay. So, and like I said, there is a layer of plastic out on the ground right here, and you know, if it missed the plastic, I kind of just like gather it up and throw it on. have a little room that I can use. But yeah, I mean, I kind of, after I do this, since, I am always nervous I'm going to blow seeds out, I probably, this chair is probably in the way of everything I was just doing, wasn't it? Why didn't you guys say so? Guys, can you still see Walter's spam? Anyway, so like we're down to like heavy stuff now. I can probably just roll the seeds out of this. Yeah, you just gotta know how to shake it right. Alright, so let me pass it through the no. Yeah, Eric took home the middle side, or maybe pass it right there. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So I'm gonna pass it through this screen. It's a little bit smaller and the seeds probably will go through it. What are you guys talking about? Who's hetero? Use paper and card. That's how I get my seeds out of the way back in the day. Yeah. Well, I'm doing like a little mini version here. Obviously, we would not be like this tiny amount. It would be whole plants and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna try just kind of passing it through this here thingamabob. And just about the right size for seeds to pass through, but it'll catch some of the other crap. I don't see any seeds there. So now what we're left with, here, wait. Oh, wrong way. What we're left with is mostly seeds. You just kind of have to like let them roll out, and then we'll use the little blower. Like once we get to this point, I can grab the little blower and I'll get most of more of that plant material out. And that was what, like 2 or 3 branches. So this one was not like a super heavily pollinated plant, but it's not bad. Like that yield is pretty good. It's hard for you guys to see. Maybe I'll finish cleaning it up and then I'll show it to you. Put it in the bag or whatever. Oh, God is good. All right. What is that? What's what? Okay, so where's my little blower? So yeah, I mean that went surprisingly well. I didn't manage to blow a million seeds onto the ground. But now I'm just going to use this blower and do the same thing and just finish cleaning it up so that all we're left with will be seeds. It really is amazing how everything that is not a seed just doesn't, like now here you can see like we're like very close. You can't see that, I guess, but we're very close to it just being seeds. Like, so for all the curious minds out there, once we grow our plants, how do we separate the seed? That's it. It's air. You use air. I don't know I'm shaking this while I'm shaking that. Probably reverse. I'll do this in this hand and this in that hand. There's no fun in that. A-hole. He's a breeder. I'm a gardener and a breeder. Okay. Go. Turn it off. Okay. Yeah, I mean, like there's like little chunks of stem that can be real close to a seed, I guess, in weight or like whatever it is that one stem of seed and they can go all the rest of it out. I think. Yeah. Oh. So. Yeah. I mean, we're pretty close to this being relatively clean. Like, what I'll probably, if I was not on a live stream, I would probably, first of all, this would be like a lot more than just this little amount. I would be doing like whole plants if I was not on a live stream. And then if also I was not on a live stream, I would go through and I'd probably take all like the remainder of what's left and kind of just crush it up a little bit so it ends up smaller. Oh my God. This chat is a fucking mess right now, isn't it, guys? I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm very close to, almost to the end. One that maybe this is my first ever live stream doing this. Maybe I'll try it again. And do it so that you guys can actually see what's happening. Here, I mean, I can try doing one of these. So, I've got here, like, the seeds, and then what I'm doing is I'm letting them roll down, because seeds roll, and then everything that doesn't roll down, I'm going to try to blow away. I'm doing this backwards right now. So, like, I can still see some seeds over there. But, like, all this right here is all pretty much just plant matter. I don't see any seeds in it. So I'm going to carefully, oh wait, I see one seed right there. So like, that guy's got to go. Kind of like a game. Go. Go with your buddies. So, yeah, all in right here. I see no seeds. So that's all going to go onto the floor. And it'll get picked up with the plastic. But I think that was it, guys. I mean, I think that I would call these clean seeds, you know, just a tiny bit of plant matter left, and there's only like one little white seed in there. But let's see if I can get you to see them. So here, I can even get some the last bits of plant matter right here. The last few seeds out, and that I can probably just take out with my hands. So I was trying to go a little faster than I probably normally would. So I am going to be very carefully looking through all the stuff on the ground after this live stream just to make sure I didn't miss any, especially because this plant is so good, man. Like the terpenes on this thing were just out of this world. So I would hate to lose any seeds from it. But here, I am determined to end this by putting these seeds in a little bag and showing you that they are indeed clean, and this process does work. So, a couple little chunks of plant matter, but then I'll be able to do that. So let me go grab a bag. Okay. That was a tip for the blower. Alright. So as you can see, again, like this plastic will be lifted up and it will be checked through again for seeds. And then once it's checked, it will then go to an extractor. Okay, so here we go with some granite haze. Everything's granite gas. I guess this would be granite gas F7. Or no, because that was the stuff on the rack. This is from, I brought this in from inside. So this is granite haze F7. So yeah, like those two little branches or whatever I did. A nice little yield there. And then I'll show you earlier today, if it is still out there. Maybe it's not. Maybe it moved on to the next stage of life. Let me look real quick. Maybe he took it with him somewhere around here or around there. There is a giant bag of giant white paper bag of seeds somewhere. Oh wait, maybe it says. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so here I'll grab a bag and I'll show you what I was working on earlier. I'll show you the difference between the amount of seeds that we'll pull on the live stream. Just because like I'm inept and I can't do it fast enough, and the amount of seeds that we will pull when we're doing it for real. Oh man. Oh shit, I'm dropping them. Yeah, there's still more in there, but so yeah, like that's more like what I would be wanting to see. This still needs to be cleaned a little bit. I still see some white seeds in there. But yeah, like that's more like what we'll get off of a plant, or like this might be not a whole plant. There still might be some left to go on this one, but yeah, that's more like it. Like I don't know. Who wants to guess how many seeds that is? Actually, I can't close this. So, when plants are just finished drying and you pull the seeds from them, you cannot stress. I can't stress this enough. Do not put them in a plastic bag and close. That's why they're in that paper bag. I just wanted to show you. It doesn't look as good with the gusset open, so I'll close it. See that static electricity pulling away the dead seeds? We use that too. we'll get like the side of a trim bin all staticky, and then look at that, they're flying up like popcorn. Isn't that cool? Then I can kind of just close it right there, just pinch it off, and everything that's above that line is probably a bad seed. I'd probably do it again too. Look at that, look at them flying up. How cool is that? Uncle Fester, I wouldn't say it's a lot of dead seeds. Like the ratio on this one, I would say is moderate. You know, some plants they just produce like they just don't. The seeds just don't ever finish maturing in some areas because of when they got pollinated. So I'll explain the reason for dead seeds like this, and then me doing this also gets the static going. Look at that. So when we pollinate, we will take a plant and we will reverse a couple here. Oops, nope. Come to me. There you are. Weed seeds. Yeah, sure, tomato seeds. So we will reverse a couple branches on a plant. And then that plant, after, you know, if it's the chosen one, the chosen daddy, let me shake these up because I see some white ones at the bottom. If it's the chosen one, then it will go into a tent with, here, I'll show you what an air scrubber is, because I say the words air scrubber a lot, and people have no clue what they are. I get asked about that a lot, so I will show you, because I have one right here. I can just move all this shit. Okay, so this is an air scrubber. That, what you're seeing there, is a HEPA filter. When you turn this thing on, it is like, there we go. I can just turn it on. It is like fucking heavy machine gun levels of air movement. It's just warming up right now. Yeah, so that air is coming out right here. So it's coming in through the HEPA filter, out right here. Okay, and I will turn it off now. Okay, so that's what an air scrubber is. And you take your tent and you duct the exhaust to this air scrubber and pull negative pressure. So that tent, now when it's closed, all of the air that's exiting that tent is exiting through the HEPA filter, which is enough to trap pollen. So when the daddy, the plant that we chose to be the pollinator, that goes on the far side of the tent, and then you fill up your tent with the plants that you want to be pollinated. So now we can put multiple different females, but it's all the same male. So each one of those has each one of the seed batches that's created there has one parent, the daddy, and whichever mommy that is. The mommies don't do anything with each other. They are straight, and they stay there. But our little trans daddy over here blows all of his seed over all of them, so it blows through the tent and out the air scrubber. So because that's happening, we allow that to go on for a couple weeks, oftentimes, if we're only doing one strain of pollination. So some plant will get pollinated over the course of a couple weeks, which means that there are seeds that started early on and they get time to mature, and then there's seeds that will never mature, and those are with the white seeds that you see. So it's a fancy box fan. Yeah, it's a box fan with a HEPA filter in it. But yeah, so that's what these little white seeds are. But we clean these out before we send them to you guys, because we like to make sure that our germination rates are good. and we guarantee them if there's an issue. Look at that. Look, that's so crazy. That static. I can't. These bags are especially staticky. I see them pulling good seeds up too. But I'm putting them into a trim bin, so I'm not like throwing them away. So I'll just sort through them. This is fun. I could do this all night. I could stand here and just static out dead seeds all night, because this is like the job that has to be done later, which is sorting the seeds for retail, which means putting them in the jars. This makes it, oh my god, man, this is like heaven for me seeing all these go out, because otherwise they would have to get picked out at that stage. And I am stubbornly, well, we're training people. We're getting away from that. But like for a long time, I've been the only person allowed to sort the seeds prior to them going into the jars. But we're changing that. So yeah, we'll take some more time to sort these. But that static electricity is going to do a lot of the work for us. I'm going to get some of those good seeds out of there. I think they're stuck in the Ziploc. Get out of there. Okay. That's so cool. Yeah. Anyway, so alright, you guys are probably tired of watching this, and I ordered a whole pizza and a whole thing of brownies, and I've only gotten to eat one of each. But that was fun, the pizza guy thing. You guys, whoever is here now is definitely not here for that. But I got a pizza delivery, and he came up, and I was like, "Do you want a piece of pizza?" And we hung out and ate a piece of pizza, and I gave him some seeds right out of the plant. And yeah, that was fun. That was a fun little. We had a guest. This is our first live stream with a guest in person. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That my first live stream that has anyone else besides me. Well, I guess Eric has been in one, but anyone else besides me recently is a fucking pizza guy. Couldn't I make an electric sorter? Yeah. So there we go. There is like vibration motors. We've done a bunch of different types of sorting, and with the way Eric does it, the blower is the fastest and the best. We've tried everything. We made one of those seed sorting things where it goes through, you put a piece of plexiglass and it goes through this whole little maze thing, and it's supposed to output good seed, you're supposed to output bad seed and keep the good seed behind or whatever. It always put out good seed. It always mixed the good seed with the bad. And that's what will be the problem with all these automated ones, is they will mix the good seed with the bad. Then the blower relies on your finger control and your ability to... I look like a Scientologist? How can I look like a Scientologist? You know what's funny? It's funny you should say that, because this is not mail for me, by the way. I have to say this is not mine. Look at that. This did not come for me. This came for somebody else. But I thought that was funny. Greets from Germany. What's up, Jack LaModa? Oh, like LaModa, like the weed. Look at this 3D printed plant cell. Pretty cool, huh? I just like toys. I like toys. Not like grown-up toys, but just like, I like toys. If anything, I'm the cult leader. I could be, man, when I was younger, I could have been a good cult leader. I no longer choose to be as the way that I was when I was younger. But I could have been a great cult leader back then. I was more handsome too. I had hair and everything. But yeah, we're at an hour and a half, man. Over an hour and a half. So I think we'll call it. I like buds too. I might roll up another joint and eat some pizza, which is now cold, and chill a little bit. Because I have not got to do that yet today. Any final questions, comments, concerns? Anyone want to tell me how amazing of a person I am, or how cool I look in this thing? Again, shout out to Revelry. They did not give this to me. I bought this a long time ago. It's very expensive, so maybe we change the prices a little bit. But RevelrySupply.com. I've had this thing forever, and it I don't know why I'm trimming this whole fucking bush right here. Let me just cut off a little branch. I've had this thing forever, and I've used it in a million different circumstances, and it has protected my belly from getting shit on it for many years now. So thank you, Revelry, for protecting my belly from shit. And I'll throw in one more little plug. These scissors, I love them. I feel like they don't even really get that gunked up. Like, I know some scissors are just like attract resin. And these, I feel like they actually, you can go for a long time before they start to like stick together. But I just want to show you the stuff that I was just sorting. Like those seeds that I just sorted. I wish I had high definition that I could show you what I'm looking at right now. Stop. Don't focus on me. Focus on this. How do I get it to... Let me meet myself out of it. There we go. You just can't see how frosty it is. It's impossible to get that on camera. It's impossible. But it looks fucking... I'll take a picture and I'll post it. Like, so if any of you guys are in the social medias... Oh, I'm going to my pocket for my phone, which is obviously... You are my phone right now. I'll grab the other phone. Okay. This is the OnePlus Ultra. I was really hoping that the OnePlus, or not OnePlus Ultra, OnePlus Open. I was really hoping that the OnePlus 2 would come out this year, but they decided not to. Let's see. It looks way better when it's not in macro mode, first of all. Camera on this thing is not the great. I mean, like, it's decent for video, but for photo, not a huge fan. I'm just going to try to take a picture and then show you guys. Let's see if I got anything usable here. Pretty much not. I mean, they're all blurry. Fuck. Okay, I'll try one more time. I'll just grab like the untrimmed stuff. Okay. Let me do this. I'm trying not to like knock any seeds on the ground. And remember, these were dried in paper bags. Like, we didn't hang dry this shit. That stuff that's hang drying over there, it's such for a different reason. Like, the way that we dry when we're just separating for seed is just we throw it in paper bags in a room that is dehumidified to fuck to death. I think it's like kind of dark in here, which is why these pictures are coming out a little blurry. This camera just sucks. I wish I could take pictures with the good camera and show you. Yeah, I mean, the camera sucks, but here. You can kind of see it's, or that's just going to be too bright. I'll turn the brightness down. Then you're not going to be able to see it. It should, yeah. So, yeah, you can't see. It's just as bad as me holding the butt up to the camera. God damn it. Just wasted. Yeah. So, do I use a camera with a macro lens? Yes. I use a Canon R10 with the Canon RF 100 millimeter fixed focal length macro lens to take macro pictures of the buds and stuff. And I'll do that. That requires a tripod and all that. That's why I set these aside, because I am going to trim these branches up, and I'm going to take some macro shots of them. Good question. Wisconsin needs to legalize it. Yeah, it's every time I think like, oh, pretty much every state has legalized weed. Like then people remind me like Wisconsin exists. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know why I'm doing this. But yeah, the tops from this plant are gorgeous, man. Like this. You tell me and to put this in a dispensary, and have somebody tell me that it does not match right up with this type of stuff that photo periods are putting out. You can't really see it. It's impossible. It's just too dark in here. But yeah, I need more. I need to put some lights under the thing here. Yeah. So let me do this. I'm just gonna. Well, here I'm gonna move you down. We'll go down together, and then we'll pick back up together. Okay. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call this live stream done at 1 hour and 47 minutes. Holy shit. I had a good time separating seeds with you. Let's see if I can get this in a better light. Yeah, whatever. You can't. It's just you can't see it how good it looks on the camera. But yeah. So I'm gonna avoid getting my license plate on the camera. The windows to the office. What I want to show you, I'm gonna just back up because of sensitive materials. I wanted to show you was our. I made this 8-inch by 14-inch sticker to go onto the exhaust fan, and I mentioned it earlier, and I wanted to show it to you. So, yeah. So if anybody wants 8.5-inch by 14-inch stickers, I can make those. But otherwise, love you guys. This was a long one. I think we had like 80 people here at some point. It was crazy. And I will catch you. Oh, fuck. Yes. Okay, here we go. I did this live stream just so that I could show you guys this, and I didn't show it to you. Okay. Totally forgot. So this is a magnetic opening box, and inside of it, a pollen jar. And then 2 seed jars, Granite Haze F7 and Orange Portal S2. So this Terpsneeze pollen is, I think this one's unclaimed. And then I'm gonna put labels on the top. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the pollen packaging. It came in, and then we're sending it with ice packs and all that good stuff. But yeah, that was the pollen packaging. I literally I'll do a live stream and I'll show them that the pollen packaging came in and that we shipped, we're fine, yeah. Because last time I did a live stream, I got bullied into selling some pollen. and I had to like I was like, oh, if I'm gonna sell pollen, I'm gonna do it right. So I got some packaging and I got ice packs and we did all this whole thing and yeah. So I wanted to show you that and I'll show it to you one more time because I like it so much. That one. There you go. So it is magnetic, and then the foam inside the foam is like perfectly set up for one pollen jar and two seed jars. There it is, baby. Oh, wait, and I didn't show you the pollen stickers. Fuck, what am I doing? I can't believe I did this live stream and I didn't show you the shit that I meant to show you. Point it that way. Okay. Pollen stickers. Check this out. Holographic. There's one. Two. Holographic also. It's kind of hard to see in here. And then 3. I'm coughing out some pollen there. All right. And then there was another one. I thought I showed you 3 stickers. Oh, here's the 4th one. And then I have a bunch more that we haven't printed out yet. But they're all holographic, and they're all like cuts to here. I'll take one off the, or at least like I'll pull the backing back a little bit so you can see. Like they're not like white squares. They're all cutouts like that. And I made them myself. I can't say I did the whole design myself, but I did actually physically make the stickers. I ran them, printed them, ran them through a cutting machine, and there be your results. So, God, my head looks so shiny. Ooh, what are you doing? Where are you going? Yeah, guys. All right. That now I'm done. I wanted to show you the pollen. I wanted to show you the pollen stickers, and I wanted to separate some seeds. So now I can say, yeah, money for the seeds, set seeds, and pollen. What does that mean? Oh, are you asking how much does it cost for the set? So pollen's very expensive. Like I don't want to like sticker shock you guys if you don't know what pollen costs. Pollen's very expensive. So the seeds that come with that pollen, those are free, but the pollen itself is $300. And we have people who are like banging down my door to pay $300 for that, but we're not releasing that much pollen, so it's yeah, we're gonna release some. That's why I got the packaging. Like there's only like 2 or 3 people who have bought pollen so far, and we are gonna release some officially, but like very little. So it is $300 right now, and that's for about 70 milligrams or so. And that 70 milligrams of pollen, one pollen grain makes 1 seed. And pollen grains are like literally dust in the wind. So you can make fucking so many seeds with 70 milligrams of pollen. So that's why it's so expensive. Okay. I love all you guys. That's not true. I don't love all you guys. I don't know all you guys. I say love you all because it's just like the thing that comes out of my mouth every time I end one of these streams. But it's a lie. I don't love you. I don't even know you. I'm sure maybe we would have been friends in high school. Possibly. I wasn't super cool in high school, so maybe we wouldn't have been. But I'm sure there's some relationship that could happen here. Maybe if we were accomplices, because we break the law. But if we worked together, if we were coworkers, maybe a little head nod in the hallway as we pass by, because what's up? I know you. I know your face. I see your face sometimes. So I don't love you. And that's pretty much what I wanted to make clear. So have a good night. I do want you to have a good night. That's true. That part of it's true. But the love you part that I've been saying all along, that all of that is bullshit. So, all right. Love you guys. Bye.